It's Flick ASMR. How we doing today? How's it going? So, in today's video, I have a couple of items over here that I wanted to show you all. So I think what I'm going to do for this particular video is an interesting tapping trigger. And what I mean by interesting is I have 5 items over here that I have found at very interesting sounds, playing with them and also tapping on them. And I thought that we could just do a video with these, just kind of seeing how these items sound and exploring the sounds essentially. So it's things that you may have seen in a previous video, and there's also some new additions throughout. I know one of them for sure was in a previous video, but it's been since I began the channel that this one has been back, so I would definitely think that this would be a time to bring it back, if that makes any sense. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first item I have today, I think I want to get into this one first just because I'm too excited. So this is just some packaging. But right there is the reason I picked it. It has a really nice tap, but the interesting sounds come from all of the sides. I don't remember exactly what we got this in, but it's just normal, like, cardboard packaging. Very excited about that. I wanted to show you guys that one so bad. The next item I have is this. So this particular syrup is one of the best syrups ever, so I'm told. I like really, really dark maple syrup, but this one I've not ever had, but I have heard from so many people, especially my friends in Canada, that this is the best syrup ever, so I'm planning on actually ordering some. But this was a candle, actually. A lot of people will reuse these and make maple scented candles, and it smells fantastic. But with all of these little ridges, I thought it'd be nice to kind of tap and just get some texture sounds of this can. Some wax as well. Alright, the next item, I want to make sure I spent so much time on the first item that now I'm like, okay, we got some good sounds on that, we gotta go. This next item was in a previous video. He's very heavy. I think, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he's like 10 pounds. It is my little cast iron guy here. We named him at one point. I cannot remember the name for the life of me. Perhaps I'll ask my spouse to make up a new name and tell you guys. And he is pure cast iron. You can tell. I pray for anyone who breaks into our house, because this thing is just flying across the room. Yeah. He's very interesting to look at. Wait, let me go to, there we go, posing with him. He looks very friendly. see that? Gorgeous. And actually, this face kind of reminds me of, there is a video from Goodnight Moon, this was a couple of years ago, where she carves a face out of clay, and the face is mildly reminiscent of this one, except she got just this beautiful kind of little bump in the nose. Alright, and back to this side. This next item you actually have heard before, but you didn't know you have. It was in one of my black and white, or sorry, my black screen ASMRs. I have so many of these, and I will explain why in a second. But this is a Mylar blanket. If you didn't know, Mylar is very good at doing two things. It is very good for insulation. It actually says here it helps keep body heat in. But what it also does, aside from, again, this is waterproof and weatherproof, this is what comes in handy. This is great if you grow plants inside. So I have cacti that I've had for years, and I have to make sure that they have intense sun where I live, and especially the facing of my house is horrible for sunlight. So we have a lot of things that are kind of dim light plants, think kind of like pothos, certain types of orchids, that sort of thing, throughout the house. But I have to have a special section that's specifically for, I know we have a pink star, we have a flamingo plant, and then we have like 2 or 3 succulents, and I found out it was a saguaro cactus. I thought that it was actually just a barrel cactus, but it's a saguaro. So it's gonna live longer than me. But anyway, yeah, we have a saguaro cactus. We've made an entire setup with these. You only really need one, and I got these off of Amazon forever ago. It was years ago. I haven't run out of them yet. But you use this, put it over with your UV light, and it reflects all of the rays back in. Because the material, if you want to look here, is basically, it looks like foil, and it's very thin. But yeah, this makes such good sounds. I guess this kind of turned into a show and tell, didn't it? my spouse and I actually got matching. I particularly liked this beaver just because, let me make sure I get nice and close. Oh, see, just a little bit here. So it's not focusing the best, but there's not really much I can do with that. Even though I tried to cover my face, it's not really gonna do much. But yeah, this has such beautiful line work. All of the little lines in the fur, and then there's quite a bit of stippling that they did down here. Stippling that they did down here on the tail. Looks very beautiful. And I just thought it looked very friendly, you know what I mean? But yeah, makes such good sounds though. Say who made these, but we've had them for years and years and years, so they've no clue. We got them at a market forever ago. Taking recommendations, of course. And yeah, maybe I should actually do a legitimate show and tell. What do you guys think? Let me know. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you watched. I'm glad to be here myself. Yeah, I hope that you're doing so absolutely well, and you stay well, and you stay safe out there. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic, wonderful, beautiful day, night, or whatever, whenever you're watching this one. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.